The Sisters of the Dark Swamp. Deep within the Mermaids swamps, where the waters were thick as ink and the mist never lifted, lived two mermaid sisters, Nyx and Vesper. Unlike the mermaids of the open sea, they were creatures of the shadows, their tails dark as midnight, their eyes glowing like fireflies in the gloom. They were the last of their kind, guardians of the swamp, protectors of its ancient magic. The rift between them. Nyx, the elder sister, was content with their sacred duty. She guided lost souls, whispered to the willows, and kept the swamp's balance intact. But Vesper was different. She longed for more. She wanted to see the vast oceans, feel the rush of the open waves, and leave the swamp behind. "We are wasting away in this place," Vesper hissed one night. "Why should we hide in the shadows while the merfolk of the sea swim free?" Nyx's gaze was calm but firm. "Because the swamp needs us. If we leave, its magic will fall into darkness." But Vesper didn't listen. One night, she vanished into the mist, leaving Nyx alone in the murky waters. The return of the wayward sister. For years, Nyx kept the swamp safe, but she always looked toward the edge of the waters, waiting. And then, one stormy night, Vesper returned, but she was no longer the sister Nyx once knew. Her tail shimmered with cursed silver scales, her hands crackled with dark magic, and her eyes burned with unnatural light. "You should have come with me, Nyx," she whispered. "I have seen the ocean, I have swum through its depths, and I have brought back power." Behind her, shadows moved, creatures twisted by forbidden magic, their eyes hollow, their bodies shifting like smoke. Vesper had made a deal with something ancient and terrible. And now, she had come to claim the swamp for herself. The battle for Mermaids. Nyx knew she couldn't let the darkness take their home. As Vesper raised her hands to summon the curse, Nyx called upon the ancient spirits of the swamp. The roots of the willow trees twisted to life, pulling the shadowed creatures into the depths. The fireflies burned bright as stars, pushing back the darkness. The swamp itself fought to protect its guardian. "You have forgotten who you are, sister," Nyx cried. But Vesper only laughed. "No, sister. I have become more." With a final, sorrowful chant, Nyx called upon the oldest magic of the swamp, a spell to seal away the corrupted soul of her sister. The waters rose, swirling around Vesper like a great tidal vortex. "Forgive me," Nyx whispered as the magic consumed Vesper, dragging her into the depths of the swamp. The creatures of darkness vanished, the mist settled, and the swamp fell silent once more. The lonely guardian. Nyx remained the last of her kind, alone in the dark waters. But every night, when the wind howled through the trees, she could still hear her sister's voice whispering from the depths. Vesper was still there. And one day, she might return,